The Stoic Method.
Hello everyone. In today's fast-paced world, we often find ourselves grappling with anger and frustration. These emotions can be overwhelming, but what if I told you there's a way to not only manage them, but also use them for your personal growth? This is where the ancient wisdom of Stoicism comes into play. Today, we're diving into how this age-old philosophy, rooted in Greece and Rome, offers practical solutions for our modern lives. So let's embark on a journey to transform our emotional challenges into opportunities for inner peace and rationality. Stoicism teaches us that real power lies in what we can control, our thoughts, emotions, and reactions. Think about Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. These Stoic philosophers weren't just thinkers. They were practitioners of a way of life. They believed that it's not what happens to us, but how we respond that truly shapes our emotional well-being. By embracing Stoic principles, you're not just learning to handle anger and frustration, you're stepping into a world where every emotional challenge is a chance to grow stronger and wiser. 1. Understand what's within your control. In a situation like being stuck in traffic when you're already late, your natural reaction might be to let anger take over. However, take a moment to distinguish between what you can and cannot control. You can't control the traffic, but you can control your reaction to it. Acknowledging this empowers you to choose calmness over frustration, transforming a potentially stressful situation into an opportunity for practicing patience and maintaining peace of mind. 2. Reflect before you react. Suppose a colleague makes a comment that irritates you. Before you react in the heat of the moment, pause and give yourself time to think. This reflection is not just about delaying your response, but about consciously choosing to approach the situation with logic and understanding rather than emotion. Such reflection helps you respond more constructively, avoiding potential conflict and regret. It's a powerful tool for maintaining harmony in your relationships, both professional and personal. 3. Empathy over anger. When faced with a frustrating situation, like someone jumping the queue, try to empathize with the other person. Maybe they're in a hurry for a valid reason. Shifting from a mindset of anger to one of empathy not only diffuses negative emotions, but also fosters a more compassionate approach to life. This practice of empathy can lead to reduced personal stress and improved interactions, as understanding others' perspectives often leads to more peaceful and constructive resolutions. 4. Practice gratitude. End each day by reflecting on 3 things you're grateful for. This practice shifts your focus from the day's frustrations to its positive aspects. It's an effective strategy for mitigating negative emotions and enhancing overall life satisfaction. Regularly practicing gratitude fosters a positive mindset, making you less susceptible to anger and frustration. Over time, this habit can significantly alter your emotional landscape, allowing you to approach life's challenges with a more optimistic and balanced perspective. 5. Reframe the situation. When confronted with a challenge like a difficult project at work, try to view it not as a source of stress, but as an opportunity for personal and professional growth. This reframing of perspective can significantly alter your emotional response, turning a potentially frustrating experience into an empowering one. Embracing challenges as opportunities for resilience and skill development not only reduces negative emotions, but also contributes to your overall sense of achievement and fulfillment. Think back to a recent moment of anger or frustration. How did you react? Could you have applied any of these Stoic strategies? Imagine how different that situation could have been. Now, consider how adopting these methods could reshape your future responses, turning each challenge into a stepping stone towards a more tranquil and rational existence. Consider Seneca, the Roman Stoic philosopher. Despite facing daunting challenges, including exile and navigating treacherous political landscapes, Seneca remained a paragon of Stoic virtue. His commitment to tranquility over emotional turmoil was not merely theoretical, it was a lived reality. His life serves as a compelling testament to the practical application of Stoicism, demonstrating its power and relevance in overcoming even the most severe adversities. Another example closer to our times is that of a modern manager navigating workplace conflicts. By focusing on what's within their control, practicing empathy, and reframing challenges as opportunities, they can maintain a calm and effective leadership style under pressure. This isn't just about managing a team, it's about setting an example of emotional intelligence and resilience. Let me share a personal story. A few years ago, I was passed over for a promotion I had worked hard for. Initially, I was filled with frustration and anger. But then, I took a step back and applied these Stoic principles. I focused on my reaction, practiced gratitude for what I already had, and reframed the situation as an opportunity to evaluate my career path. This shift in perspective didn't just help me cope, it opened new doors I hadn't considered before. Today, we've explored 5 Stoic strategies to manage anger and frustration. These aren't just theoretical concepts, they're practical tools for daily life. As you face stressors and challenges, remember these Stoic responses. Embrace them, and you'll not only find moments of anger and frustration more manageable, but you'll also embark on a transformative journey toward a life of peace and rationality. If this video has given you a new perspective, please subscribe for more insightful content. For those eager to delve deeper into Stoic philosophy, I recommend starting with more accessible modern interpretations before diving into the original texts of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. Embrace these teachings and watch as they positively transform not just moments of anger, but your entire approach to life's challenges. Remember, self-mastery is a continuous journey, and every day is a new opportunity for growth and learning. Let's walk this path together.
The Stoic Method.
Greetings, gentlemen. Today's journey delves into a realm familiar to many of us, the world of procrastination. It's a challenge that transcends time, one that even great Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca faced. But fear not, for Stoicism, a philosophy rooted in mastering one's reactions and emotions against external events, offers us timeless strategies. Our goal today is not just to discuss Stoic discipline, but to demonstrate how it can transform your productivity and help you achieve your ambitions more efficiently. Before we begin, let me share a brief personal story. I remember a time when I faced a daunting project. The scale of it was overwhelming, leading me to delay starting. But then, I turned to Stoicism. It was a game changer. So, as we go through these steps, I invite you to think about your own daunting project. How can Stoic wisdom help you tackle it? Stoicism isn't just a philosophy, it's a practical toolkit for better living. It teaches us to live in harmony with our rational selves, making decisions and taking actions that are true to our best interests. Procrastination, often stemming from emotions like fear or the lure of immediate pleasure, represents a departure from this rational path. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor steeped in Stoic thought, once noted, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." 1. Understand what is and isn't in your control. The foundation of overcoming procrastination lies in the Stoic dichotomy of control. Reflect on your tasks and ask yourself, is this within my control? Shift your focus to your actions and attitudes rather than on the outcomes. This mindset reduces anxiety and sharpens your focus, propelling you towards decisive action. Interactive element. Pause for a moment. Think of a recent instance where you procrastinated. Was the task within your control? How could a shift in focus have changed your approach? Case study. Consider the story of Thomas, a software developer. He often felt overwhelmed by the scale of his projects, leading to procrastination. Once he embraced the Stoic principle of focusing on what was in his control, the daily coding tasks, rather than the entire project, his productivity soared. 2. Start small. The power of incremental progress. Seneca's words ring true. While we are postponing, life speeds by. The key to breaking the grip of procrastination is to start with small, manageable tasks. It's about embracing the Stoic practice of focusing on the present moment and what's achievable right now. Each small task you complete is a victory, a step towards your larger goal. Personal anecdote. I recall a period in my life when even the smallest tasks seemed insurmountable. By breaking them down into smaller, more manageable parts, I found it easier to begin and maintain momentum. This method turned seemingly impossible tasks into a series of achievable steps. Reflective exercise. Think of a large goal you've been putting off. Break it down into smaller tasks right now. What's the first, smallest step you can take today? 3. Reflect and prepare. Evening and morning rituals. Stoicism isn't just about action, it's also about reflection. Each evening, take time to review your day. What did you accomplish? What did you postpone? In the morning, prepare a to-do list for the day. This routine creates a rhythm of accountability and focus. Visual aid. Imagine a balance scale. On one side, place your achievements of the day. On the other, your postponed tasks. This visualization helps in balancing your actions with your goals. Case study. John, a manager, found himself constantly caught in the cycle of procrastination. By introducing an evening reflection and a morning planning session, he was able to prioritize his tasks effectively, leading to a significant improvement in his time management. 4. Embrace discomfort, the path of growth. A core Stoic teaching is to see discomfort not as an enemy, but as a path to growth. Procrastination often arises from a desire to avoid discomfort or difficult tasks. By confronting these challenges head-on, you're not just completing a task, you're also growing as a person. Reflective questions. Think of a time when avoiding discomfort led to procrastination. How did facing the challenge ultimately lead to personal growth? Case study. Alex, a public speaker, dreaded preparing for presentations. When he started to view each presentation as a chance to improve his skills, he began to embrace the preparation process, seeing it as a valuable opportunity for growth. 5. Use reason as your guide. Logical decision-making. Stoicism advocates for a life led by reason. When faced with a decision to act or procrastinate, assess your reasons. Are they based on logic and aligned with your goals? This reasoned approach minimizes emotional interference and guides you towards productive action. Action step. Next time you feel the urge to procrastinate, pause. Examine the logic behind your decision. Is it driven by reason or by fleeting emotions? Case study. Daniel, an entrepreneur, often delayed decisions fearing they might be wrong. By applying Stoic logic, he learned to evaluate decisions based on facts and potential, not fear, leading to more timely and effective business choices. Now let's take a moment to reflect. Consider the Stoic principles we've discussed so far. How often do you find yourself delaying tasks due to irrational fears or a desire for comfort? How could adopting a Stoic mindset help you transform these moments into opportunities for growth and productivity? Reflective practice is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy and a powerful tool in overcoming procrastination. Case study. 1. Epictetus, born a slave, rose to become a renowned Stoic philosopher. His teachings emphasize focusing on what is within our control. Despite his challenging circumstances, Epictetus didn't procrastinate in his pursuit of wisdom and teaching others. His life is a testament to the power of Stoic principles in overcoming external limitations. Case study 2. Consider a modern example. Michael, an entrepreneur. He struggled with procrastination in the early stages of his venture. By applying Stoic principles, particularly breaking down his venture into small, achievable tasks and embracing the discomfort of uncertainty, Michael turned his ideas into a successful business. Personal anecdote. Let me share a story from my own life. When I first began exploring Stoicism, I was skeptical. Could these ancient principles really make a difference in the modern world? But as I delved deeper and started applying them, I noticed a significant shift in my productivity and mindset. Stoicism wasn't just a philosophical curiosity, it became a practical tool for everyday life. We've journeyed through 5 Stoic steps to conquer procrastination: understanding control, starting small, reflecting and preparing, embracing discomfort, and using reason as a guide. These ancient principles, though centuries old, hold remarkable relevance and efficacy in our modern lives. Remember Marcus Aurelius's words, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." As we wrap up, I want you to think about the steps we've discussed. How can you integrate them into your daily life? How can they help you in overcoming your own procrastination? Remember, Stoicism is not just a philosophy of thought, but a philosophy of action. Begin at once to live and count each separate day as a separate life. Seneca. This quote reminds us of the urgency and importance of living in the present moment, a key to overcoming procrastination. Gentlemen, let's put these Stoic principles into action. Start today, no matter how small the step may seem. Subscribe and follow for more content on Stoicism and personal development. Check out Ryan Holiday's works for deeper insights into Stoicism. Together, let's embark on a journey of transformation, one Stoic step at a time.